Hey, good evening everyone. Doc Testosterone here, live from Tampa, Florida. Behind me you see the river of testosterone. Actually just came home from a long day of work this Saturday evening, and I want to tell you about carbohydrates. Now it's a very controversial topic. A lot of people wonder, are carbohydrates gonna make me get a bigger belly? Are they gonna increase or decrease my testosterone? Are they important for muscle gains? Let me tell you all about it. The first thing that you need to know is that without eating carbohydrates, you are not going to have optimal testosterone. Without eating carbohydrates, you are not gonna have optimal muscle gains. And what I mean is you need to eat a substantial amount of carbohydrates, okay? Now, what is a carbohydrate? So what you need to understand first is that there's three types of macros that people talk about, okay? Macromolecules. These are proteins, fats, and carbohydrates. When you eat food, okay, and you're digesting the food, that requires energy. When you're running, that requires energy. When you are breathing, that requires energy. All that energy has to be made in the body. The first macro that is used for energy is a carbohydrate, then fats, and then proteins, okay? So that is the basics of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, the macromolecules. What you need to understand practically is that if you take out the carbohydrates in your diet and replace them with protein, your testosterone will decrease, because that has been found on average. So most likely, your testosterone will decrease if you have a high protein diet. It has actually been found that a 10% protein diet is more optimal for testosterone production than a 44% protein diet. Now I can tell you personally, from my own experience, when I was on a strict paleo diet, as well as on a ketogenic diet where my carb intake was like 30 to 50 grams a day, I felt really bad. I had low energy, my erections had very low quality, and I was not feeling as lively as I usually do. And I was unable to get my muscle gains, and my belly was increasing as well. So carbohydrates are actually very important. Now, I don't mean that you eat the carbohydrates that are in candy bars and gummy bears. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about eating the slow digesting carbs, or slow carbs. These are oatmeal, brown rice, as well as beans. These are the carbs I want you to eat to optimize your testosterone levels and increase your muscles. Now, when should you eat these carbs? The best time to eat carbs is after your high intensity interval training, okay? After your HIIT, after doing your sprints, after doing your weightlifting, that is when you eat your carbohydrates, okay? That is how carbohydrates work, and that is how you will have optimal testosterone and optimal muscle gains. This is Doc Testosterone, and to get even more videos on diet, exercise, testosterone, and masculinity, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you like this video, share it with your friends, and I will see you next time.